So I think that connecting with the students, helping them to connect the previous material that they've covered in the previous courses with the new course the course that I'm delivering, help them to grow and understand and be able to apply this to real world problems in terms of creating solutions when they are professionals. Engineering itself, for me, chemical engineering was a choice made among other choices. Taking a look at all the disciplines, I picked one that I figured I had the best background from based on my high school training, my physics, my chemistry, and which courses that I really liked. Initially, I was supposed to study medicine, and I discovered early that I was not capable or was not interested in working with blood. So I was not going to be a general practitioner. So the next deal was to decide what can I do, or what can I do for a living in the academic world that would be helpful. And since I've had experiences in industry at various companies, chemical companies, design, practicing, as well as monitoring processes live, I thought that it would be nice if I could connect that experience with what I am learning, and if I am going to be a professor, it would be even more important to have the students see, or at least get a glimpse of what I have experienced, what I have seen, and perhaps what they are going to see. I have a number of publications, substantial number as required by departments for tenure and promotion, but I have served in positions where I have been advisor to undergraduate students, and I have been awarded and recognized for the task and the performance of that task. I have also been awarded for my teaching in different areas, and I have been awarded in many other ways outside of academia based on students using or stating where they have developed the skills they have, or which instructor had influenced them in their work ethics and in their response to deliberate and sometimes difficult challenges that they meet in the field. Well, a number of people have had impacts. My department chair at New Jersey Institute of Technology was one of the persons who I would give great credit to, because while I was a student, undergraduate or graduate, both times I've come across, interact with this gentleman, and he was always certain that I was going to become an academician. And I was always certain that I was not. Of course, it eventually turned out that I became an academician, and as department chair, I eventually succeeded his position. It allowed him to retire, but at the same time, the principles that he displayed in his activities were very much the same that he saw in me. And I went on to do the things that I believe he would have done, not because I believe he would have done them, but because they were the right things to do. For example, in the history of our department that was over 90 years old, there had never been a female chemical engineering professor. We at one point was joined by the chemistry department, so it used to be a department of chemistry and chemical engineering. And when the college decided to develop a School of Arts and Science, the chemistry left. And so we had just chemical engineering, and they were all male. And so I mentored the first female through her tenure process and helped her to get to the level of full professor that she is now at New Jersey Institute of Technology. So these were the whispers that my former chair was giving me, but I didn't quite recognize that at the time. Lucky for me and the people that came through my path, I did eventually recognize it and was able to contribute to the growth of the department and to the diversity that was necessary for us to have a really balanced, really well represented department of faculty. If a person is going to take a position in an industry or any place else, I've always tried to caution them to determine what they like and enjoy to do prior to making a final decision. So the mark is always examined, which is what I did, and I was very happy, surprised that I would become an academician, but at the same time, we have these opinions of what we would like to do because it appears to be nice or a place you'd want to be, but maybe you do not like what that task requires of you. So the research part would be to determine what do I like to do, and if you get that chance and you make that decision, you will always be happy because you're doing what you like to do and getting paid for it.